Roof Max of Hickory. Affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit MakeMyRoofLast.com.
This is the WHKY News. It's time for Community Focus. Ralph Mangum here. WHKY's Arianna Mack and Dr. Ryan Luhrs have the latest from the Hickory Choral Society.
Joining WHKY, Dr. Ryan Luhrs, Artistic Director and Conductor for Hickory Choral Society. You guys have got some big dates coming up. Tell us about those.
We'll be rehearsing Friday at 7:30, but our first performance open to the public is this Saturday at 7:30, Sunday at 3 o'clock, and we are presenting two mainstays of the repertoire. We're presenting Mozart's Requiem in D minor, as well as Barber's Adagio for strings.
Of course, and tell us about why you chose this for the spring concert.
This season's theme is inspiring music associated with captivating stories, and both these pieces of music are linked to fascinating, captivating, spellbinding stories. Mozart's Requiem has lots of mystery around it. It was written when Mozart was 35. He died while he was writing it. There's a mysterious commission. There's mystery around how he died. There's mystery around who finished the work, since he didn't finish it himself. Movies have been made about it. Amadeus most famously in 1984. So it's a music that stands on its own, but the intrigue with the story that surrounds it is one of the reasons we picked it. And then Adagio for strings, which is originally an orchestral piece, but then they had text set to it, the Agnus Dei text. So we're going to have choir and orchestra perform it together. That piece of music was featured in the movie Platoon. It's also been an important piece of music in our country's history in times of mourning, with the FDR's funeral and JFK's assassination, post 9/11. The piece of music was performed by orchestras. So it's a piece of music that's attached to our story as Americans, as well as the movie Platoon, where it plays a prominent role towards the conclusion of that movie. So we picked the music out because of those stories and the way they're connected.
Great. And is it a ticketed event this weekend, either day?
We pride ourselves on all our concerts being available to the public free of charge, even without tickets. That said, we do offer reserved seating for those individuals who are contributing members. And the seating for Sunday is actually pretty much, the reserved seating is pretty much already taken, called for, and there are not many seats left. So if you don't have a ticket already, I highly recommend you come to Saturday's performance, Saturday at 7:30 at Corinth Reformed Church. If you do have a ticket, or if you're willing to sit kind of in the corner of the church or in the transepts where you might not have as good of sight lines, sure, by all means, try to come on Sunday. If you can't come on Saturday night, give it your best shot on Sunday at 3.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Ryan Luhrs from Hickory Choral Society. They're going to take the stage this weekend, March 8th and 9th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks also to Dr. Luhrs for his time. Longview is seeking a grant to enhance its recreation facilities. WHKY's Rob Eastwood spoke with the town's public information officer about the process and how citizens can get involved.
We are at the Town of Longview Recreation Center with Heather Miner, who is the Longview Town Clerk, Public Information Officer, and Events Coordinator. They give her so many jobs because of all the talents. You are currently here in Longview. One of the reasons we're here at the Recreation Center is you're pursuing a grant related to recreation.
Yes, that's correct, Rob. So we are actually pursuing the, it's called the Part F grant, which the state loves those acronyms, which stands for Park and Recreation Trust Fund Grant. And what that would do is it's a 50-50 match grant, so they would give us 50% of the total amount of whatever it is that we wanted to pursue, as long as it pertains to this rec center. So we formed a committee. We put together a survey, which just started running last Friday.
Talk about how the citizens can participate in that survey. What do they do?
So we actually have the survey listed on our website. It's on our Facebook page. It's on my LinkedIn, my personal LinkedIn. It's on the town's LinkedIn. There's a QR code. And for those that may not be as tech savvy, we do have hard copies at the office as well. And once they fill out those hard copies, I would actually go in and input that information into SurveyMonkey.
And for those who don't know about the QR code, they're looking at it right now on the screen. You just get your camera out, right? And you kind of zoom in on it and it'll bring you to the website when you click it, correct?
That's right. It'll take you straight to the survey. So like I said, it just launched on Friday, so we still have quite a bit of time. Typically, they run about 60 to 90 days, depending on the feedback that we're getting. But you know, we can't make progress with the rec center unless we have that feedback. So that is the key ingredient there, is to make sure that we get that feedback so that we're giving the citizens what they want here.
Heather Miner, she's telling us all about the Parks and Recreation Trust Fund grant. I won't try to say the acronym. And you can just go online and fill that out and try to get some more recreational opportunities here in Longview. And reporting for WHKY News, this is Rob Eastwood.
Thanks, Rob, and thanks to Heather Miner for taking time out to chat with us. For the complete conversation, go to the WHKY YouTube channel. That wraps up today's edition of Community Focus. On behalf of Rob Eastwood, Arianna, Mack, Jason Savage, Dr. Ryan Luhrs, and Heather Miner, I'm Ralph Mangum. This has been the WHKY News.